One of the main things that holds people back when they want to get rich is their subconscious mind and their conscious mind are not aligned. Aaron, what the hell does that mean? Have you ever wanted to do something in your life? Has there ever been something that you knew that you wanted to do and you should do, but you couldn't get yourself to do it? You knew you were supposed to do this thing. You knew it was the right thing to do. Maybe it was eating healthy. Maybe it was working out. Maybe it could be a bunch of things, guys. All right? You knew you were supposed to do it, but you couldn't get yourself to do it. The reason for that was, and it sounds simple, you might have been struggling with things like this your whole life, and once you get this, you can make sure that everything you do, you can actually use this information that I'm going to give you in this video for any area of life. So anything that you know that you should be doing, you can get yourself motivated to take massive action to doing what you need to do. So if you need to work out, you can use this to where you enjoy working out. If you're supposed to eat healthy, you can use this to never eat junk food, quit smoking, and you do it where you don't even like smoking cigarettes and you like being healthy. All right? I know it sounds crazy, but this principle is super powerful and it works effortlessly. When you get done watching this video, I don't want to over dramatize it, but your life is going to be changed by the information I'm going to share with you. The reason you couldn't get yourself to do something, which you know you should do, is because your subconscious mind was not aligned with your conscious mind. Your subconscious mind was saying, let's say you knew you were supposed to quit smoking, but you love this. All right, let's do something. We all like to eat junk food, right? So let's do junk food. You know that junk food's bad for you. However, okay, I know junk food's bad for me, but I know that junk food tastes really, really good. So when I go to eat the donut, or the ice cream, or the Slurpee, or the brownie, because I love the brownie, I know in my head that this is bad for me, I shouldn't eat it. But I eat it anyway. Because my subconscious mind wants the brownie, but my conscious mind doesn't. If you train your subconscious mind in an easy format, which I'm going to give you here in a sec, to not like the junk food and only want to be healthy, when your conscious mind and your subconscious mind will be aligned, and you will naturally not want to eat junk food. There's people out there like that. We call them freaks, right? I know people at the gym, and they don't like eating junk food, right? Even if junk food was neutral, they wouldn't want to eat it. They love eating healthy food. Well, if you can get yourself to love eating healthy food, you're automatically going to lose weight because you're not even going to want junk food. You don't have to use willpower, you just don't want it. So this is going to start to program your subconscious mind to get rich. It's going to allow your subconscious mind and your conscious mind to be on the same page. You might have heard about the law of attraction or The Secret. This is a technique you can do that affects those things. It's kind of like the law of attraction. It's kind of like The Secret, but instead of just telling you what the secret is and not showing you how to implement it, I'm going to give you a proven-to-work system that you can follow that will allow you to use this for getting rich. The best part is it's fun. This is what it is. This is what I want you to do, guys. I want you to get a piece of paper. I want you to do this, by the way. So this is very important. All right? It's important you get a piece of paper. If you need to pause this video, go pause the video. I don't want you to write this on a Word document on the computer. I don't want you to write this in notes on your cell phone. I don't want you to think about this. Putting stuff on paper has a very powerful effect. It's simple, but it has a powerful effect. Get a piece of paper, all right? A blank piece of paper. And if you don't have anything to write, you could get a computer paper is fine too, but you got to find a piece of paper and you got to get a pen. If you don't have that, pause this video right now and go get it. Okay? And I'm telling you guys, this is very powerful. Pause this video until you have it. Now once you have it, this is what I want you to do. You're going to go ahead and put it down. And I want you to write 1 through 5. I'm going to do it with you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to do an activity. I want you to think about if you had all the money in the world and you could buy anything you wanted to buy. You could live any type of life you wanted to live. You could do whatever it is you want to do because you have all the money in the world. Think about 5 things that you would want to buy, you would want to own. It could be a car, it could be a home, it could be maybe a nice pair of clothing, it could be shoes, it could be an expensive watch, it could be a boat. Whatever it is, I want you to think about what those things are, and I want you to write down the number one thing that you want, that you would want to buy in number 1, right? So number 1, write down the number 1 thing, number 2 the second, number 3 the third, number 4 the fifth, and number 5 the fifth. Go ahead, take a second, and write that down now. So I'm going to give you an example for me. So for me, gotta have the Lamborghini. I want to have a big house, I know, and I want you to find the details. So if you want a house with like an outside pool, maybe you want a hot tub, maybe you want it with a big bathtub, maybe you want it to be I don't know, maybe you want a movie theater, maybe you want a bowling alley. Write that down too. It's got to be, you want it to get specific as possible. So if you want a Lamborghini, which Lamborghini do you want, right? I want, see, and I can tell you, it's important to know this stuff. I want a Lamborghini Aventador Chrome convertible. That's what I want. I want a 458 hardtop convertible red Ferrari. Okay, that's what I want. So think about that and write it down. Once you have that list of the top 5 things that you want to buy, I want you to go experience it. So if it's a car, I want you to go test drive it. If it's a house, I want you to go get a tour of the house. And, you know, if you can't find, if you don't know the exact house yet, go get a tour of a house. You know where you live, right? I'm sure there's areas that are really rich and nice, that have big homes. Go find a house and get a tour. Ask for a tour, right? Go take a walk through the house. If one of the things, I don't know why I'm always burping, guys. I apologize. One of the things that I wanted when I was doing this is I wanted a California King memory foam bed. I wanted the memory foam through the entire bed. I don't want a little thing of memory foam. I wanted the whole bed to be memory foam. I wanted to fucking lay down in the bed and melt and drop down to the floor. That's how much memory foam I wanted in my bed. So what I did is I went to the mattress store. I did this a bunch of times, by the way. I went to the mattress store, and I would go I found the California king size bed because I wanted the biggest. And I laid in it. Well, this is kind of cool. This bed feels really nice. Look at all the space. Wow. And then I would leave. And then later on, I'd be driving by sometime in the future, I'd be driving by another bed store. Sorry, I could not think of it. And guess what I did? Walked in. I'm looking for the most expensive bed you have. I know it's the California King memory foam one that's got all the layers of memory foam. Aaron, yes, it's that one. It's way back there in that corner right there. Thank you. Lay down. Oh, look at that. Oh. And then I left. I did that a bunch of times. Guess what's in my bedroom right now? That California King memory foam bed. Okay? Maybe you like golf. Go to the golf place and check out the newest golf equipment and the most expensive stuff and pick out what you would like to buy. All right? If you want a movie theater in your house, go to the place that makes movie theaters and look at the chairs. Right? Think about which kind of chair you want for your movie theater. I did this stuff all the time, guys. One of the things is I'd want to decorate my house. I was dead broke when I did this. And I'd say, all right, when I make a lot of money, I'm going to get really nice fucking furniture, furnish my entire place. So I'd go to fancy furniture stores, and I'd look at their stuff. I went to the chandelier place. They had the big, expensive chandelier that's a gazillion billion dollars that fucking is twice as bright as the sun, and it's right there when I walked in. Like I said, that's what I want. That's what I need. Okay? Go to the furniture store, and in my head, guys, I would start to put together the stuff I'm going to buy, the lifestyle I'm going to live once I have money. By doing this programs your subconscious mind and internally motivates you. You will, if you have lack of motivation to do something, you will become more motivated doing this naturally. Because it's not See, now you're not thinking, I'd like to own this car. You've went out, you've test driven it, you've experienced it, you've put yourself in it. That gets put in your subconscious mind. That gets stored as an experience that you have. Start doing that a bunch. A good rule to follow. Do the first thing, the first thing you wrote down, I want you to do that in the next 7 days. All right? In the next 7 days, I want you to make a decision to do it. All right? Whatever that is. If it's going to the mall and getting really nice clothes, you are walking in the mall with your mom and your mom said, see that store right there? You are never going to go shopping in that store. That store has got the most expensive shit on the planet. I would never go to that store. Well, guess what? If you like clothes and you want stuff from there, time that you go to the store. And you get all the clothes and you put together an outfit that you can't buy right now. And then you walk out and you leave. If you want to own a boat, go look at the boats. If you want a big old boat, go look at a big old boat. Walk in it, experience it, go up and down the boat, look at oh wow, look at that, that's how you do, oh, it's got this in the back, I don't, however boats are, okay. Go do it. This programs your subconscious mind, guys. It's very powerful. This guy I was listening to that I learned this strategy from was telling me he started doing this when him and his wife were making $40,000 a year. They would go look at homes that had a bridge in the home, okay? They were looking at homes, there was no way they could afford it. How could they afford these homes when they were making $40,000 a year? Guess what? A few years ago, this guy built a custom house with the bridge in it, 17,500 square foot house. He custom built it, paid for it with cash. That's the power of what this does. So go check it out and go do it. And again, if you would like to, if you haven't heard by now, if you'd like to get access to my online university, I got a university. It's called the 51 Pillars of Wealth. It's basically everything I've learned about getting rich put into simple principles that you can go through, understand it, digest and absorb into your life. And once you know all these principles, you'll know everything you need to know to get massively wealthy in a very short amount of time. You will know all the hacks and all the secrets that the ultra rich use to get really rich really fast. It's no bullshit. It's nuts and bolts material. If you'd like to check that out, if you click the link below this video, it will take you there. And just remember, if you click the link below this video, it's going to take you to a video that explains everything that comes in the university in more detail. And it's also going to explain a 3-step formula you can use to get wealthy now. So as you're watching the video, don't be like, well, it doesn't say anything about the university. I get to the 51 Pillars of Wealth after I give you the 3-step formula you can use to get wealthy now and start increasing your income. Because I'm all about giving value. I always want to give value, and I want it to where when you watch videos or get stuff from me, that it's helpful to you and stuff that you can use to start to see dramatic changes in your life now. Well, that's what I got for you guys. Go do that exercise that we talked about. And a good rule of thumb, by the way, is doing 2 to 4 of those things a month. All right, so I do about 2 a month. Doing 1 a week is fine. So, maybe 1 week you go test drive the car you want to drive. 2nd week you go look at the home. 3rd week, I don't know. You go, you could 3rd week you go look at the big TVs at the TV store and find the biggest, baddest TV you're gonna buy with the surround sound system. Once you have the money, next week maybe you go, I don't know, go to the shoe store and look at all the shoes you're gonna buy. And then maybe the 5th week you go look at the house again, right? You can definitely do that, right? You can test drive the car more than once. When I bought a Camaro, sexy fucking Camaro. Bought this Camaro like 4 years ago. I don't own it anymore now. But the Camaro was like a big thing. That's the car I wanted. I went to every single dealership, Chevy dealership in the area. I went to like 10 of them, and I test drove Camaros at all of them. No bullshit. And then guess what ended up happening? I ended up buying a Camaro. The Camaro of my dreams. Fully decked out, heated seats. Ooh, it was so sexy. I loved it so much. It was really legit. So, that's what I got for you guys. I will see you on the next